The unchained power of 115 horses from a 1-litre 3-cylinder turbo. In the streets of Monte Carlo, I went to the place where Ferraris are the Volkswagens. What does the money aristocracy say about a car that they can pay from their petty cash? Can I impress women with this car?
Qu'est-ce que tu fais quand j'arrive avec cette voiture la soir?
Or even better, can I pick her up?
Peut-être nous pouvons boire un verre?
And what the hell makes that car sound like that? This and a lot more now.
I could act like coming from my private yacht here, but I think you wouldn't believe it anyway, so let's get to what we're here for in the place of the beautiful and rich in Monaco. And it's almost the same color, what I'm going to be showing you, but not a yacht.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening?
I promised it's white,
Damn.
just like a yacht. It's the Volkswagen Up GTI. And this is what we're going to be testing here in depth. Welcome to Mania. I'm Chris. Bienvenue et bonjour aussi pour les spectateurs français. What can we say about a car that's been on the market for quite a while? Well, we can say that the power went up, and these 3 letters are the symbol for that up power. And the thing is that this car doesn't really look like a GTI, except the logo and the red accent strip. Now let's get rid of the biggest issue that I have with the Up. As beautiful as it is, but I have to ask Volkswagen, why halogen lights? I thought that this was a joke, but I really carefully checked the catalogue and there is no LED package available. And I even asked, no, there is no. You have that bulb as the main light and that fist-sized bulb being the indicator. I mean, halogen, even the Lupo used to have 18 years ago xenon lights, so please, why not here? Okay, we have an LED daylight, but for me, that's not enough, but I'm a big enemy of halogen light. Maybe for you, it's not such a big pain in the, you know where, not having LED lights. Still, it's a city car. Some quick words about the rims. It's not as popular as the Polo and the Golf, so you don't have that much packages available, just like a performance package doesn't exist for the Up GTI. So the only rim that you can get is this 17-inch rim, and the positive thing about it is that it looks like 18 inches, and you don't even get 18-inch rims from the aftermarket because it doesn't fit. You have to know that because of the braking system. You have red brake calipers, and if you'd like to have winter tires, you get 15 inches. GTI logo, black mirror cap. Black is a color that you should think about because you can have the car in 3 available colors. And that might be a problem because if you're not a friend of red, white and silver, you don't get anything else. You need to do some car wrapping maybe, but you have the choice to get pearl effect or metallic painting. And you can get a black roof just like you have it here and just like the red one has it over there. And I recommend you to take it because it's a nice optical package. It lowers the car a little bit from the looks, though it is lower, 50 millimeters lower than the regular Up and 8 millimeters wider, the axis. And if you take the black roof, you have to know something, you don't get the sunroof. It's not available, but I have to say, and no one shall hear that, 900 euros for a sunroof. I don't know if the clients of the Up are really willing to pay that much money for a sunroof. But okay, we have the black spoiler being a bit bigger than the regular Up has it, and the back view where you have the black color dominating, and I think that's nice, except the finger tabs that you might have here. But if you are careful and not touching it, then you don't have the finger tabs. Even from the back view, it's not really GTI look-alike. Maybe this is a motto that Volkswagen follows just to not to pretend more than they actually are. 115 horsepower, 1-litre displacement, 3-cylinder. But the exhaust pipe is something like the halogen light. They could have done it a bit different, just like the Lupo GTI used to have it. 2 exhaust pipes in the middle. Looks a bit sportier, looks a bit more special. And why shouldn't the people know that this Up is a bit more special? Yeah, the letters show it, but except that, there's nothing else. You have an available rear view camera that this model doesn't have, unfortunately, but you can get it from the option list. And let's have a quick view about the boot load, because city cars aren't really famous for their boot space. So is the Up. So you can see here, that's my luggage, and it's 251 liters of boot space. What's positive, that we already know from Volkswagen and Seat, you can hire the platform, put it up here, if you don't carry around that much, and you can lower it, just like that, if you'd like to put in some luggage. But it's not really so much more that fits in here. My cameraman, Alexander, needed to put his luggage on the back seats, as it's not really big, but it's a city car, it's okay. Just do it like that, and you don't have the finger taps. See it? Well, as even shopping bags here in Monaco have the price of about 3 net incomes in Germany, I decided to act like if I had shopping bags in my hand, which I'm going to be putting now into my Up. But, you know, okay, just hold on for a second. Let's put them in here. 3 jackets for 20,000 euros. Like that, okay, 251 liters, enough for that. And now, I'm going to be driving back to my $5 million apartment with sea view, where I can watch the members of the Billionaires Club tanning their bellies on their $400 million yachts. And yeah, you see, that lifestyle is more for these kinds of cars. But as I said, it's special.
And it seems that it's so special that unexpectedly some gentlemen started checking out the Ups.
C'est à vous?
Oui, nous faisons les tests avec... Oui. Non, démonstration, nous faisons les tests pour Carmenia et mon magazine. Oui.
Donc elle n'est pas encore sur le marché?
Non, encore non. Encore non.
Combien? 3 mètres 80, 3,50?
3 mètres 60.
Et combien arrive à coûter ça? 30 000?
Non, non, 17 000 euros.
17 000 euros?
17 000 euros, oui. It has more attraction than I thought it would have.
Il y a encore tambour par contre.
Oui, oui.
Parce que par
Aussi
exemple,
pour moi, c'est un problème. Parce que sont petites. Et comme ça, peut-être non nécessaire d'avoir plus disque.
plaisir.
Merci beaucoup.
On se voit.
Plaisir, aussi pour moi. Au revoir. Backlights, no LED, halogen, but it's okay. It doesn't have to be because it's a nice design. And now we're going to be checking out the interior, as there is plenty of stuff that surprised me that I haven't expected, and it's also going to be surprising you. So let's check it out.
So let's start with the unusual. What you can see is there is no nav screen here. And it's because there is no nav available, no integrated fixed nav. The solution is now this being called Map Plus More Dock. This is a phone dock where you can connect your phone with the car's system via USB cable, and you can even get a Volkswagen cable with a Volkswagen logo on it, just to make it look a bit more, less plastic like that one. Depending on which phone you have, iPhone or Android based phone, and it connects the whole system. But how that works in detail, I'm going to explain to you when we drive the car. Even here you find something that's not a standard, because that Maps Plus More dock isn't standard, so you have to get additionally, is that radio system. The whole interior is totally different to other Volkswagen models that you know, especially when watching my Volkswagen Polo GTI review, maybe, that you can find here by clicking on top right. We have huge trims, even being a lot bigger than the Polo has, and the Polo already has big trims. It's being called Red Pixel, and it's Red Pixel, and yeah, the color is playful and really red. I don't mind, you know, it's good because the Up is playful, so why not from the interior? And the thing is that, like this, you have less plastic because it's that center part. Okay, it's plastic as well, but it's a colorful plastic and not hard plastic just like here. This is all hard plastic, but you can excuse it as it's a city car, and the price of 16,975 euros isn't that high, so that you shouldn't be expecting a leather dashboard or something like that. And we have a non-digital dashboard, so it's still analog, and this is the only Volkswagen that gets released in 2018 without a digital dash. Maybe that comes with a facelift, but the GTI right now doesn't have it. Just a little screen here where you can see the main things, the standard things that you get, just like fuel consumption average speed, audio, just like radio, and oil temperature. That's nice to know. You can even see it here. Actually, a city car doesn't need that, but you have it here, so it's nice to know. Then the steering wheel that we already know from the Volkswagen Golf. You might think that this is a bit big here, but the car is pretty lush from the inside, so it's okay. And we have a lot less buttons here than on the Golf's or Polo's steering wheel. I'm gonna be explaining why when we drive it. And we have a cruise control here, cruise control button, not on the steering wheel. It's no active cruise control. Another thing is the seats. Yes, it's typical GTI seats. As you can see, the checked pattern. The lateral support isn't really that much given, but you don't even need it in a city traffic. I could even say it's pretty flat and really soft to sit in these seats. And you don't have an adjustable headrest. And another thing is the doors. They're pretty big, you know. I feel like, just like in a bus, just take a look at that. So they're almost as big as I am. And of course, if you're standing next to a wall maybe, or another car, that might cause some problems, as they're not just really long, also heavy. So even me as a man, it's really hard to close them. Yeah. So sitting on the back seat, you really want to see 6'2" tall man sitting on these back seats. Yes? Okay, let's give it a try. Well, so, okay, I was driving, I can sit here. I'm really surprised now. I can even put my knees together. So, okay, and even headroom is given, not much, but how many times do you drive with 6'2" with a person being 6'2" behind yourself? But I can sit here, but I wouldn't like to for more than, let me say, maximum 100 kilometers. And now the last chapter about the interior. A little criticism, unfortunately, is the storage space. There is no storage space given here. You can see my phone, that's a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, and I can't put it anywhere. I can't put it in here because it's a cup holder. If you've got a bottle in here, you can't put there anything else, and it's only one cup holder. The other one is here, but you know, it's pretty far away from the center part. I can't even put it here because it's just, that platform is too small. Not like that, not like that. I can't do it, and I'm really missing some storage space. Bottles, yeah, you can put them in here, but only half of a liter bottles, and only one, even like that. And I have no additional storage space. I have no armrest that I might be able to open where I can put in some stuff. It's not possible. And for a city car, yeah, that's a little bit of an issue, because you always carry around some things, some stuff that you need to bring somewhere or whatever, and then you don't have the storage space given, and that's a little bit annoying in my eyes.
Time for a sound check in one of the most famous tunnels in the world. These walls have heard plenty of exhaust sounds. Now it's time for us.
Okay, it was fake sound.
Somehow I had to cover the fact that the small engine doesn't make that much sound.
So we had some fake sound now, and you could see that I was faking the tunnel sound, but now we have some real sound check. The Beats speakers, I'd like to hear how rich they sound, and for that we've got some random track here. What's that? That's German though. But the sound is rich. But whose playlist is that? Is that your playlist? Oh, come on, that's your playlist, man. You're kidding me. What's that? Ex-Wedding, Passerati. Well, here in Monaco you don't have Passeratis, you only have Maseratis.
Well, I'd say time for driving that Powerball.
So I've been driving that car. Echt? Oh, danke. I've been driving around for a day now, and the more I drive it, the more I see that this car can suck or win, depending on how you use it. It can suck if you live in one city and work in the other, because then you need to travel a lot. Maybe you've got some luggage and maybe more than one passenger, and then this car sucks. It's a city car, but I think that's no secret. But the car wins if you are driving city traffic, and this is where it feels home, because it's really agile. So that length of 3.60 meters makes that car so agile that maneuvers between other cars feel like with a motorcycle, and it's surprisingly quick with these 115 horsepower. The gearbox is crunchy, the 6-speed manual gearbox, and the sound is stunning. It's thanks the sound composing through the speakers, yes, but I don't give a damn as long as I like it, and I do. It sounds like a 5-cylinder. That's a phenomenon that I've already discovered with the Golf 7 GTI, and that sound makes it seem faster than it actually is, and that's lots of fun. I mean, you can shift and yes sir. And everyone is looking because they don't expect that little car to be that quick. You have to focus on the advantages of the up, and then you can't do anything wrong. But now, as we're driving in the city, let me explain something about that not integrated dock nav solution with your phone. Number one, the phone's always occupied. Just think of the situation. You need to get out because you need to put something in the post office or whatever, and the navigation still needs to run. You just want to get out of the car and get back quickly, and meanwhile you receive a phone call, so you always have to carry that phone with you. Then you're interrupting the navigation, then you get back again, need to put it back, so that's too much of an effort for me. The number two is like this. If you connect it to that system, the phone's always charging, and I can't imagine that this is good for the batteries. And number three,
I really don't want to generalize it, but the way from the airport in Nice, France, to Monaco was the most confusing ever. Unfortunately, this app solution sometimes leads you into streets that don't even exist.
I can't drive to the right here. What the hell? There is no corner to drive. Look at that, what that navigation does. To the left. Where shall I turn to the left now? Just take a look from that camera. There's no left. I'm totally lost here. Damn it, why doesn't it talk to me? Just repeat what you just said. No repeating.
And that's really not good in a city where you've never been before,
Fahr doch mal.
and where the cars are driving crisscross, like if we were being played by some 3-year-old, and where people stop, just the devil knows why, in the middle of the crosswalk and get almost ironed by me. But don't panic, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. The name Maps plus More Dock means that you can do more, for example, using your own Google Maps. And as it's connected to the dock, you hear the nav instructions through the speakers in the car. Well, now the time has come for some de-stressing. And as I promised at the beginning, the name Volkswagen Up invites me not just to try to impress a girl with this car, no, additionally, I'm gonna be trying to pick her up. Isn't that what the name Up is for?
Excuse-moi, j'ai une question.
Oui.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais maintenant, ici?
Là, je suis en pause, je travaille à la Rascasse.
Ah, la Rascasse. Ok, bien. J'ai une question. Nous faisons une test avec cette voiture ici, à Monaco.
Oui.
Et je veux savoir, imagine que nous avons notre première date.
Oui.
Et, oui. Et j'arrive avec cette voiture. Qu'est-ce que tu dis? Comme est ton réaction?
Bah, je suis contente, plutôt jolie voiture.
Oui?
Sympa, un petit peu féminine comme voiture.
Pour,
un petit peu féminine pour toi.
Oui?
Ouais.
Et qu'est-ce que tu fais quand j'arrive avec cette voiture le soir?
me
Ici
dis
à
que
Monaco, où tout le monde a les voitures
Non,
plus cares.
je trouve ça sympa et je me dis que tu vas me la prêter.
Oui? Et quelle couleur?
La rouge.
La rouge?
Ouais.
Tu veux voir la voiture?
Je veux bien.
Comme ça, oui.
S'il vous plaît.
Regarde.
Wow.
Entrée. 115 chevaux. Tu connais GTI?
Un tout petit
Cette
peu.
nom?
De nom. Ouais.
De nom, oui.
De nom seulement.
Bien. Alors, merci beaucoup.
Bah, merci à vous.
Euh,
Plaisir.
Un plaisir, merci. Peut-être nous pouvons boire un verre
Après,
la soir.
Bien sûr.
Peut-être.
Avec plaisir.
J'arrive avec cette voiture.
Génial.
Génial. Merci beaucoup.
Merci à vous.
À plus tard. So you see, it's a ladies catcher.
But what if I want to take my new girlfriend on holidays that I just met? Though the Up is and always will be a whole-blood city thunder, you can drive on highways quite comfortably. Here the soft seats come to their benefit. 196 km/h max speed, 8.8 seconds from 0 to 100 km/h, more than any other city car. But tight corners are his favorite playground. But if still not the city, then curvy roads will also satisfy you hunting that grav over the asphalt.
And actually, it's a woman magnet, as you could see even here in Monaco, where every second car's tires, even the tires, are more expensive than the complete car. 16,975 euros is the starting price, but nice fuel consumption average 5.6 to 5.7 litres measured by the new standard WLTP. So you can't do anything wrong. There's only two things that I'm missing personally. It's LED headlights, not available, just halogen, and there's no fixed integrated nav system. Be happy with it if you buy it. And I say thank you very much for watching us here in the beautiful Monaco. That sunny day. Thank you very much, Monaco, that you welcomed us with that sunshine. And don't forget to leave thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe on my channel and leave me in the comment box which car you'd like to have. The Up GTI or the Rolls-Royce Phantom, no, it's a joke, or the Lupo GTI. I'm really curious about that, and I'm going to be going to my apartment over there in the last floor. Really? Yes, really.